The North American QSO party is put on by the National Contest Journal, which is published by the ARRL for the contesting community. The NAQP comes in 3 flavors: CW, SSB, phone, and RIDI. The series of the 3 flavors is presented twice a year. The first time in January, February, and then again mid to late summer. This weekend is the Summer CW NAQP. That gives you 6 chances to operate this contest. 3 different modes times 2. Starting August 7th, that's this year, which is Saturday afternoon at 1800 Zulu. Now that's 2 p.m. Eastern time. And going until 5:59 Zulu, which is 1:59 a.m. my local time. You'll want to adjust the time for your local time zone, so that way we don't get too confused. It's a 12-hour long contest, which you can work up to 10 hours if you're a single operator. If you're a multi-operator station, you can work the full 12 hours. So, point 1 to this contest: you don't have to set aside the entire weekend for it, and you can still get a good night's sleep on Saturday night. Point 2 is the maximum power that can be used in this contest is 100 watts. That means you can be competitive with a regular radio and a dipole antenna. There won't be any fighting against the big guns. Now, you can use spotting assistance if you want, but that will put you in a different category. You just need to make sure it's spelled out in your Cabrillo file. Point 3 is the short exchange. No signal report. It's simply your name and state or Canadian province. And the kicker? Dude, it doesn't even have to be your name. Now, you do have to use the same name throughout the contest, otherwise it would get really confusing and nobody could match up a log. Now, a couple of years ago, I heard somebody using the name Rumpelstiltskin. Also, a couple of years ago when Leonard Nimoy passed on, many people in honor of him were using Spock as their name. And instead of saying good luck at the end of the QSO, they would say LLAP, live long and prosper. Now, here's the address for the full rules, which I've also included as a link in the video description. If your contesting software allows, and most of them do, make sure you use the macros that are available to you. I put a list of recommended macros in the description, and they're based on the ones I use. These are shown in a generic form, so you'll have to modify them for your specific software. I've also included a list of contesting software that you can download. Some are free, some are paid. For the free ones, I recommend N1MM. It does take a little getting used to, but there is a huge online presence of user groups that can help you out and help you figure things out. Now, if you do pick one out of the list, or even go off on your own and find your own contesting software, leave a comment and tell us which one you chose and how well it worked for you. Now, personally, I use WriteLog. I'm happy to pay for it. It's $35 a year, and I would say at least 50% of my contacts in a year are contesting contacts. And I run about 10,000 contacts a year. Now, an operating tip. There are 3 ways to operate in this contest, all of which depend on your comfort level with the operating mode. First, you can sit on a frequency and call CQ. Now, this is my preferred method for the RIDI and SSB flavors. Second, you can hunt and pounce by scanning the bands, finding somebody running a frequency. While you're listening to them work other stations, you get their information into your log. Then you work them, press enter, and move on. Just be sure that when you do move on, the other station confirms your contact. Don't ask me how I know. Now this is my preferred method for CW ops. Finally, you can do a hybrid of both. Run a station until it peters out, then hunt and pounce for a bit before running on a new frequency. I hope to hear you on during the contest. I've been working all week to hook up my CAT controls on my computer and to get my contesting software working with my FT991A. My TS890 is still in the shop. I have everything set up for my TS890, so switching over to the Yaesu, a little bit difficult, but I finally got it all working, all tested out, and I'm really happy with it. Now, as always, feel free to ask any questions about this contest down in the comment section. I usually get back to you certainly within 24 hours. Sometimes I get a pop-up on my screen, and I'll go and answer your question sometimes within 5 minutes. But I'll guarantee you within 24 hours. Let us know how well you did. Remember, likes are free, and I would certainly appreciate one from you. Always at your service. I'm Tom, ND3N, and thanks for stopping by my little shack in a corner for a ham shack chat. ND3N out.